One. Just finishing up, that was fun. If I just kick it here. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll take that. Alright. We're live on all three.
You gonna sit right there and I'm gonna sit right here?
Yeah, does that work for you?
No, this is your production.
Cool. Before you get, how's that shot look? Am I in this?
Yeah, you just switch out for your head. There you go. But now we're walking.
Is there room here?
Yeah, there's a little bit of room there, but the computer is in a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
You want me to close this?
No,
Okay.
okay. Can you zoom out a little bit?
Zoom out more.
Yeah, zoom out more.
Yeah.
Just to double be sure.
Yeah, you want okay on the shot?
Yeah, that's all good. No, okay.
Alright. Just the computer and walk out. So.
That's right.
Yeah, cool. We're good.
Cool. All right. What we just filmed now was fun, episode 10. Peace out, Hunter. You're the boy. That was a vision I've had for a long time, where you guys get a preview, a mixtape that I'm making. And so I had a mixtape called Now Go Be Godly #1, which you guys never saw, which I actually wrapped into That Was Fun episode 4, which I sent to you. And so here we are doing In This Room episode 8 with a friend of mine, Kayatta. Everyone welcome Kayatta. Woo!
Yeah.
We made it to the studio. I'm super appreciative that you were around and willing to help me out with my vision and my project.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. So I got a bunch of questions we can go through, but I usually ask people, I start off just like, how you doing? What's going on?
I feel good today.
You feel good?
Yeah, I got a workout in this morning. Got a little smoothie in.
Nice.
Bought a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
That always feels good.
You bought some sneakers today?
Yeah.
What did you cop?
Oh my gosh. So I got some Adidas slides.
Okay.
They're really just some lower tier version of like Easy slides.
Okay, cool, yeah.
The Anthony Edwards ones.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I really was trying to get those. They sold out twice.
Oh, crazy.
So today I was like,
yeah. Where do you cop them? Where do you find something like that?
I got these off Foot Locker. I usually go straight to the website and because if you go through certain parameters, you never know if it's authentic. So sometimes I just go to the website. But
Yeah, for sure. Is it you said Anthony Edwards?
yeah.
Is that a?
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't.
Oh my God. Well, I'm a big sports fan.
Okay, cool.
So he plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, okay, for sure.
He's a basketball
I
player.
love hockey. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. But let's see. We got some questions that we could get into if you don't mind.
Do it.
I mean, you said you're into cologne and sneakers.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight. And so you copping sneakers for the day, got a good workout in, got your smoothie, and we're just sitting here in your studio.
Yeah.
Which is tight. So I got some questions about the studio. How did you come to have such a dope location like this?
Probably God. It's not like I was searching for it. It's not like
That's
I was
so dope.
looking for it. I mean, as an artist, I think you always envision having a space where you could create.
Yeah.
And so my partner, she used to have a art studio here.
Mm-hmm.
She owned it. And she ended up like letting it go before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And just by the grace of God, an opportunity came back around to use the space.
Okay.
Because it had been vacant. And she knows that I need a space to create music.
Mm-hmm.
We really want to help out queer artists, marginalized artists. It's really hard to live in California. It's really hard to find a space. And so when we got this opportunity, it was like, what can we do with this space?
Yeah, for sure.
Not only to help ourselves, because she's an artist, I'm an artist, I'm an MC. I have a lot of artist friends, and she's a painter.
Okay, cool.
And so we're always thinking about how to like move the needle as it relates to, our community, as it relates to our art, and what better place to do it than like having a centralized place where people can create.
Yeah, absolutely. Does she still use the space?
Yeah, that's her stuff right there.
Oh, that's her stuff.
That's my corner right there, you could tell, because I spit over there, I rap, you got we do our little live sessions here, and then she make jewelry and she paint over here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I love that you say that God gave it to you, because I had a spot like this before as well. I think maybe a little bit smaller. How many square feet is this?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit smaller. It was more of a rectangle, but we used it for the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make a living off of it, like just be able to rent it out and you know make space and stuff like that. So that's super cool that you came into it like that you felt like it was given to you, because I felt like mine was definitely given to me as well. So let's see what else we got in here. I mean, so you're the sole renter, is that right?
No, it's a group of us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's
so
3 of us.
Collective.
Yeah, it's a collective. I would love, you know, being a part of a collective is just something I would sign up for, you know.
Yeah, it's so important.
To me, it is. Like, you can't do any of this by yourself.
You can't do it alone.
Nah.
And it's crazy that the more kind of hurt that you get, the more you want to be alone in a way.
I'm a loner, but you know, outside of that, like being a creator, and you could like produce some really great things in isolation. But I think the magic really happens when you're collaborating.
Yeah, it's true.
And you have a collective like
synergy,
aligned with you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How long have you had this space?
Not that long. Probably like less than 6 months.
Oh, less than 6.
It's very new.
How long do you think you're gonna have it for?
However long the universe wants me to have it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you're a teacher.
I am.
What grade are you teaching? Or do you
7th grade English.
7th grade English?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you need a degree to
yeah.
To teach it?
Yeah.
Cool. So I had so many questions about the kids these days. You know, like.
I don't know why that immediately just tickled me, man. My life, yeah.
Well, no, tell me about it.
I didn't go to school to be a teacher.
Okay.
No, it just kind of happened organically, but.
Yeah, that also gives me hope, because sometimes like this is my shit.
Why does it give you hope?
Well, I love rapping like it's my baby, you know. I don't find joy in anything as much as I do writing lyrics, which is just a fact.
Okay.
But it's crazy to think that you just don't know where life is going to take you. So when you think that you're at a dead end, things can open up that you never knew. And so you never thought you'd be a teacher?
No.
Here you are, a teacher.
No,
you know?
Honestly, I thought I would be on sports radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a dream of yours?
I don't know if it was a dream. I played basketball most of my life. And so, you know, at the time, you know, it was D2. I don't think it was a lot of avenues to go pro, maybe overseas. And I was like, well, I could talk about sports all day.
Yeah.
And then my first job was selling like cell phones. So that's some low end like cell phone store, and
like some cricket or?
I don't know. It was Singular,
okay.
something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And my sister was like, work with kids, and I was like, nah. But I ended up working with kids, and that's kind of like where everything started.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but I've always done, you know, music has always kind of been a centerpiece.
Centerpiece?
Yeah.
You said music?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I was just going to ask, do you incorporate music into your teaching at all?
Yes. I mean, so if you think about hip hop, because I mean, if we're going to talk about my music,
yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't want to put it in a box, but hip hop is the foundation. Hip hop is just poetry, you know, and so of course I incorporate it in class through poetry, figurative language, metaphors, similes, things of that nature. And then every now and then we'll have like what is called a Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
Where the kids could go up and freestyle.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll rap for them and do little stuff like that, but yeah, I incorporate it in that way.
Yeah, you're very talented at rapping.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. It was great to see you spit when I came in on the night of Jalen's birthday.
Yeah.
And you definitely had some nice cadence to yourself. You had a good flow to it, and you were very confident out there.
Yeah.
So it's like, how long you been doing that? How long you been rapping?
Oh my God, so long. Maybe 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hope to get there as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Rap music has been a part of my life since I was 5, 6 years old. And I discovered rap music.
Yeah.
And I discovered, of course, Michael Jackson was huge when I was growing up. But I don't know, once I heard rap music, it was just like, I found my love language.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What about it? What is it, like a liberty aspect? Just like the fact that people put their whole like traumas in their bars. They're like, it's like people find freedom in writing lyrics, I think.
I mean, I can't really tell you. I mean, sometimes we don't really have an answer for like magic. I mean, I think that's probably the definition of magic. Like, for me, of course, the, that forum of telling your story and being black and, there's so many things that are hip hop. It's not just the music.
Yeah.
It's the swagger. It's like how you wear your shoes, how you wear your jeans, all of that stuff really resonated with me. The clothes, the gold, the, just the braggadociousness of it, but also understanding of black culture and liberation. Because I think originally a lot of hip hop was centered in liberation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and getting gangs off the streets.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel when you see someone like me spitting?
What do you mean?
If it feels like it was derived from black culture, which it obviously was. Yeah, that's where it started. But then you see some white people spitting. Do you feel any type of way, or like you just respect the art?
I respect the art, and I know who I am, and I know what black culture is to America, and I also know what black culture is to white kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, that might be our biggest audience.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't get to say this, that, and the third, but I can tell you that our handprints are all over it.
That's what's up.
To me, there's something different than somebody appropriating and somebody celebrating something.
Cool.
Somebody who comes in and says, like, this is something I love. I know where it came from. I want to honor that.
Yeah.
I want to respect that.
Yeah.
And I want to bring something else to the table for it. Like, here's my offering.
That's what's up.
I don't like when I try not to sound like a mad rapper. Folks come in and like they blow up off of this genre of music, and it feels very microwavey.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Very poppy
sure.
and
yeah.
I think just because I feel so passionate about it, but yeah.
Nice. That's great. I feel that.
I have no judgment against you or any other white rapper.
Yeah, tight.
Yeah.
Cool. Appropriating, celebrating.
Yeah. So I'll give you a perfect example.
Yeah, sure.
I was hanging out once. I was at a festival. And it was a great festival. I won't even name the festival. I won't even name the players in the story. And there was like a twerk shop.
Twerk shop.
Yeah, like a workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
To learn how to
twerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
twerk shop.
All I'm gonna say, because it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it really short. There was no black people there teaching.
Oh, really?
I did not like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make much sense.
And I wish they would have just said, you know what? This is a derivative of this. We want to honor this and that.
Yeah.
And that we're going to honor it by dancing.
Yeah, that's great.
I think I would have appreciated it more if it was presented in that way.
It is African, right?
I mean, it's black folk. I want to say black folks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we dance, drums, sing, affirmations, saying something over and over again. All of those things are like prayers and manifestation. All of that is connected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Down to the origin, to the mother country.
Yeah.
Mother
Roots.
Our roots, yeah. Your roots, my roots.
Your roots.
Just
a
little bit more detached.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, cool. How do you feel about that?
About which one? About what happened?
No. What do you mean what happened?
The workshop or?
No. Yeah, just descendants of the same group, but just through different paths, through different pathways.
That's fine. I really want people to understand that a lot of our suffering and our challenges as a human race is tied to anti-blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where do you think it comes from? Where do you think it stems from?
Anti-blackness?
Yeah.
White supremacy?
Okay. And
I mean,
yeah, that's great. That's great.
it's not great. So it's
No,
not
I'm just like agreeing with you and coming up.
It's, I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, because you could have the Asian community not like black folks. You could have people from the Latino community not like black folks. White folks not like black folk. And I think it is a direct connection to white supremacy.
Mm-hmm. You think it's like the media propagates it?
Of course. I mean, we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, look at all the music that they let get out into the public about us killing each other.
Yeah.
And being drug addicts.
Yeah.
And beating women. That we cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody could say something about uplifting black women or uplifting children, blah blah blah, and you're gonna say that's not hot.
Yeah.
We don't wanna play that.
Yeah, for sure.
Why? But we also know if we hear something over and over and over and over and over again, we might start to believe it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Repeat a lie enough times.
Yeah, like if I tell myself I'm great enough times, I'm gonna believe it.
That's great.
If I tell myself I ain't shit enough times, I'm gonna start to believe it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What did Kendrick say? They gave us guns and drugs, called us thugs.
Yeah.
Making they promise to fuck with you. And Obama said what it do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? In Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I feel that. I feel that. So, how does this message that you're bringing out now? How does that come through in your art? What are you trying to say differently, or how do you? What is it that you're trying to get across?
I think the answer to everything is love. I mean, I know it sounds really simple.
Say it one more time.
I know that sounds simple,
Oh yeah.
but it might be complicated in a capitalist world, in a greedy world, in a world that will celebrate violence over love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I want to teach. I want to inspire young kids to, especially young black kids and brown kids, black women, brown women, queer women, queer men, that they're great.
Because you don't hear that very much.
No. That's
great.
okay though. We're going to keep saying
Well, that's beautiful. That's a
We're gonna
that's a
keep
good
saying
purpose that you have.
Yeah. No, I'm never going to stop saying it till I die.
That's great. And then
Yeah.
how do you keep saying it when you don't want to say it?
What do you mean? I do want to say it.
Well, do you ever feel like even today or yesterday, I just feel overwhelmed and I start getting into this negative self-talk? You know, how do you affirm the truth despite circumstances that are attempting to disprove you?
I think that's a great question. I think we all have had some kind of negative talk to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as much as we talk negative to ourselves, we have to even train our minds to talk positively to ourselves. And I'll speak for myself. There's been, especially in the pandemic, moments where I've talked to myself negatively, but not about me telling black kids, brown kids, queer kids that they're great, but just like body image, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a pandemic, I probably, I don't know, gained 30, 40 pounds. Like, I don't even know, but I was just like, Lord Jesus, like, yo, what happened? Right? And just having that negative talk to yourself. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect. I don't have no, low days, dark days, or days where I'm challenged with being positive. I have those days. I've had those days. I think what helps me to not get stuck in those days, I think that's the game changer.
Yeah, not let it gain ground.
Yeah, to like not be sucked in and consumed by it is just prayer, going to church, being around folks who will pray for you. And I'm pretty sure folks were praying for me and I didn't know it, even in my dark days.
You got some
what I mean?
unexpected blessings.
For sure, I know my grandmother prayed for me. She ain't even here.
Oh yeah, that's real.
I'm living on leftover prayers. My grandmother, my dad, my freaking uncles, my friends, I'm pretty sure they prayed for me before they ever left this earth.
Yeah.
Like, man, I hope Kay makes it. Like, man, I hope she does great things. Man, thank you. Because I don't think none of us would get here without our ancestors' prayers, our friends' prayers, our mama's prayers, our prayers. That's why they always be like, yo, you should be praying for somebody else other than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I heard the story of this Christian mentor that I had who was doing some deliveries or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And he had popped into this Christian woman's household, and this woman was blind.
Yeah.
And bedridden.
Yeah.
And so she couldn't leave the house. She never went to church, but she was Christian. And the Lord had spoken to my friend that said that this woman was doing more for the community than all these other people who go to church and just like kind of propagate or kind of promote their Christianity. She would just stay in her bed and pray for people all day long. Mm-hmm. And the Lord had shown my friend a vision of these wires coming out of her bed that were touching the world and changing the world just from someone with just a mind, with just a consciousness. So I feel like if I could label this episode, which these episodes don't have labels, I would call it what you just said, but like leftover prayers. Because that's true. I pray for my kids too, not kids. Yeah. I pray for my kids' kids. Yeah. You know, because I think I will.
You pray for your wife to be.
I do. Yeah. I've heard that if you want to find her quicker, you pray for her. Mm-hmm. You know, well, that's smart questions. You know, just, yeah. So, what is a lesson that you? Oh, we gotta just. Would you? Oh, that's 20 minutes already. All right. Oh no, we'll keep it going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll keep it going. Somebody should, yeah, you're still in shot. It looks great. And this is recording 20 minutes. Alright, so you don't mind keeping it going?
Okay.
Alright, chill. So what's a lesson that you've learned working with kids?
That I don't know everything. I mean, I think I knew that before, but now I really know.
Yeah, kids will teach you. They got a different perspective.
I just think, I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, they just have a different perspective and they just see things so innocently, you know?
Innocently or just real. It's not even, I don't even think it's innocently, like, they don't have a filter.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is cool, like you need to hear those unfiltered things and it doesn't feel as abrupt, like coming from a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old. But I think I've learned to not take myself too seriously. I think I learned that, you know, tomorrow's a new day. Mm-hmm. And you have a bad day because you will have a bad day. And
His mercies are fresh every morning.
Say that again?
His mercies are fresh every morning.
Every morning I come in here, I'll try to just be, you know, it's a 10-month school year, so, you know, you're just going to have some days. And I've learned that I can learn so much from a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old. And it keeps me wanting to learn.
Okay.
You know, as a teacher, I'm still a new teacher. Maybe I'm about 6 years in. I've worked with kids a long time, but you just learn things. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds cool, and I'm sure you're trying to impart as much wisdom on them as you can.
Yeah, they tell me I always got some story to tell. That might just be from my daddy or something, but
yeah. And you do like teacher conferences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you're like embedded and ingrained. You're like part of the. You're part of the community.
I'm embedded. When I say embedded, I'm in bed with the public school system.
You got people counting on you.
Crazy, huh?
You got people counting on you.
Yeah, they do count on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you teach.
And they know when you're not there, especially the kids. I'm not gonna say forget the administration and everybody else, but the kids know when you're not there. They feel it. They'll be like, yo, where was you at?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even check in with me. Like, you didn't even tell me you wasn't gonna be here.
That's crazy. What do they call you?
Miss Patton.
Miss Patton.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so we've already covered a lot of what I wanted to talk about,
cool.
like what got you into writing poetry. You know, okay, this is a good question. What's your favorite moment that music has brought in for you? Like, was it a certain performance or maybe a relationship that you've had or that you curated from rap or?
I would say the relationship that really kind of started me on this journey was with a gentleman named Waldo. Mm-hmm. And I met him in college through my cousin. and I was playing basketball at the time, and it wasn't going good for me. Yeah, I was all the way in Louisiana at Grambling State University, and I think I was just feeling really down. My cousin knew that I was really into music, and I would just freestyle.
Yeah.
And she was like, I want to introduce you to this dude named Waldo. He had a 4-track. I didn't really know nothing about rhyming, none of that. But she introduced me to that guy, and I would say the rest is history. He gave me my first mic. He gave me my first opportunity to put my voice on recording.
Yeah.
He helped me record my first album, 2 albums. So yeah, Waldo. Edward Williams. Straight out of East Oakland.
Shout out Edward.
East Oakland in the house.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's tight.
78.
So how many albums do you have out?
Individually, solo, I would say 1, actually 2.
Yeah.
I was with a band called Rendezvous with Cool Beans. I have 2 with them. And then I have 2 with a group called Sulfuric Nation.
Cool, and you're like the lead lyricist on these?
I wouldn't say I'm the lead in my show.
Kind of like some pro era, like.
I mean, with Rendezvous with Cool Beans, that was a unique mix of. I was the lyricist of the crew, but we had 2 singers.
Oh, cool.
One did rock, the other did soul, and I rhymed over everything.
Yeah. Cool. So as I'm sitting here, this camera is low on battery, and it makes me think, okay, what is the greatest impact we can make with the cameras here? So say. I'm gonna give you 2 questions. You take them either.
Which one died? Which one died? They're just telling you you're dead.
This one's so cool. I don't know why this one's I don't know if this one's out of battery.
Where did your friend go?
Oh, he had to do. He's got work.
Oh, he drove out here by himself.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, this shit just died, Kay.
Dang, that's messed up. You got hella footage though.
Yeah, here, we'll keep it going, alright?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change this to you, and I'll ask you a couple more questions, and
wrap it up.
we'll wrap it, yeah. Appreciate your time and everything.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Kay in the studio. We'll get the Kayatta in the background. Just fly.
Do what you
Alright,
do.
so I'm sacrificing my own shot because I wasn't prepared.
That's okay.
Alright, so let's say we were wrapping this up, and like I was gonna say, I'll give you 2 questions, and you can take them whichever direction you want to go. Let's say that the interview, that's crazy, the camera died when I said it was gonna die.
Yeah.
Even though I was talking about this one. Let's say the interview was wrapping up. What would be like the one thing that you've learned on the planet that you would want to impart to people? What's like the biggest thing that you've like understood about yourself, about the world, about how to navigate, and how like short can you put it to be as impactful as possible?
Tell the people that you love them.
Oh, sure. You're gonna make me cry.
Visit your people. That's it. Now you gotta edit that.
You know what that is?
Oh my God. You just tell people you love them.
Yeah.
If you are not talking to somebody that you love, try to patch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get over yourself.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's one. Yeah. And be of service to the world in some capacity. Like,
That's great.
show up, volunteer, help, give somebody clothes, give somebody sneakers. Like, yeah. Be of service. Yeah.
That's big. I mean, you got to find a way to contribute. You don't work, you don't eat.
You don't work, you don't eat, but that's really our services, us paying to be here on this planet, taking care of our, and the Bible says to, honor your neighbor, to, what is it, not covet the wife. Those are simple
tenets.
Yeah, just like, I feel like if you have any moral compass, that's just stuff Like, I feel like it doesn't even have to be in a book for me to know I should be cool with my neighbor.
Yeah.
Or that I shouldn't mess with their wife.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or I shouldn't be greedy.
Yeah.
Or a capitalist.
Yeah.
Or I should help somebody who fell on the ground.
Yeah, for real.
It's just, basics like that, yeah.
Cool. And then the second part to that, I mean, I loved where you took it. But I mean, say this was, I don't know if it's going to be any different than what you just gave me. But say this was your last day on the planet. How would you spend the next 24?
Probably right here.
Probably riding. You said riding?
Like here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
I'll probably throw a party here. It has to be great food. My favorite people.
Yeah.
Music, like a jam session right here. Yeah. This is what me and my friends do. We perform.
That's what's up.
We do music. Yeah. That's our assignment on this earth, like me and my friends. We were sitting here, we're like the Avengers. We were sitting here to heal people through music.
Yeah.
We're like hip-hop superheroes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what we do. You won't know me in costume. You won't know me. Maybe.
That's tight.
If you've ever been to a condo, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's tight. I've said before too, Joyner Lucas, Joyner?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped a song.
I thought you said Jordan Lucas.
Oh yeah, no, Joyner, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped a song called 24 Hours. I think that's what it's called. And the premise of the song is, what would you do if you only had 24 left?
Yeah.
And my answer to that question would be write a verse as well.
Yeah.
It's nothing brings me as much joy than to spit bars.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, all right, well, 2 of the 3 cameras died.
It's a wrap now.
It's
officially a wrap.
It's a wrap now. You can say peace out to the camera. I'll come over there and say peace out with you. In this room, episode 8. Appreciate you having me out here. Until next time.
Peace.
Thank you. All right, cool. That was dope.